In this video, we're going to be walking you through how to place advanced order types on the Coinbase advanced platform. So this is going to include things like limit orders, market orders, stop losses, and take profits. And yes, I know a lot of you have been asking, can I place a stop loss and a take profit at the same time? And we're going to be showing you how to do that as well. So to kick things off over here, if you're not sure how to get to Coinbase Advanced or why you would want to use it, well, you get a lot more features. Not only do you get more coin pairings, but you also get lower fees and more options as well. So if you go down to this little button over here, it's going to say Advanced. Well, that's because I'm on the advanced feature, but if you're on just the normal typical Coinbase, then you can click this little blue icon and it's going to say turn on Coinbase Advanced, and that's where you're going to get brought to a screen like this one. Now, from here, you can go up, choose the coin pairing that you want. Again, I'm on Solana compared to Bitcoin, and I'm also trading on the spot exchange as opposed to any of the other options. So once you're on the coin pairing that you want, you're going to see on the right-hand side that we have a couple of options. We have the market option first, which is the simplest of all the orders that we can place. A market is just saying, hey, regardless of what the price is currently sitting at, I am just going to buy at the current market price. You don't really care about where you get filled on the chart. You just care about getting filled right now. So the way to think about this is that you can typically prioritize getting filled at a specific price or at a specific time. Market orders are more so, time hasty as opposed to being price specific. So it's going to say, hey, whatever the fastest fill is around the current price, that's where you're going to be getting filled at. And limit orders are the exact opposite. They're going to say, hey, regardless of time, we're going to be focused on a specific price. So, it could take you a second, it could take you a week, but it's going to say, hey, unless price reaches this exact level, you're not going to be triggered in. So again, market order is just whatever the current price is, whatever the closest order is, that is where you're going to be buying at. And sometimes, depending on the liquidity of the exchange or the coin pairing, you could get a little bit worse of a fill if there is some sort of spread. Now, limit orders, again, this is going to be saying the opposite. There's more buttons over here, whereas with like a market order, you're just typing in how much you want to buy, and that's it. A limit order is going to ask you for the amount that you want to buy. We'll just say one SOL, and then it's also going to give you a price. So this price is going to be representative of the chart over here. So let's just say that I want to buy at, we'll change this instead of 2.3 to 2.1. Well, if I go ahead and do this over here and I click buy, well, now all of a sudden you're going to see that there is an order down here that is waiting for the price of Solana compared to Bitcoin to hit 0.0021. Well, it's currently priced at 0.0023. So unless price drops all the way down here, it is not going to trigger me into an order. And again, this could be an hour, it could be a day, it could be a week. The number one thing to remember here is that this is caring about filling me at a specific price, not at a specific time. Now, if I want to go ahead and get rid of this, I can do this as well, but I'm going to leave it here for the moment. Actually, we're going to go ahead and cancel this because I want to show something else off. Now, the next kind of gradual step here is, well, can we put a take profit order? And the answer here is yes. Now, I already own Solana and I already own Bitcoin. So what I can do here is I can actually come up to the sell button and let's say, hey, I have, what is this? 0.0, almost 5 BTC on here and around 2 Solana. So if I want to sell a little bit of Solana on here, then what I could actually do is come up to, really wherever I want, kind of identify this. Typically I do this on something like TradingView. But then I would go ahead and put this in. So, again, the price of Solana right here is 0.0023. And I'm going to say, hey, I actually want to go ahead and sell my Solana at 0.0029. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, I want to sell at 0.0029. And I want to sell a little bit of Solana up here. So I can go ahead and click this. And now you'll see that I have a limit order to sell. So this is going to act as my take profit, right? It's above the price. I'm waiting for price to get up towards this resistance, and then it's going to trigger me out of the trade. Now, if we want to put a stop loss, then we need to navigate from the limit order to the stop limit order. Again, we're going to stay under the sell tab. So if you're not on the sell tab, then again, make sure that you are on sell and stop limit, because this is where we are going to be for both the stop loss and the take profit orders. But once we're here, there's three parts to this order type. Now, number one is the amount, and this is straightforward and simple. I'm just going to put 0.04 in here. And the stop price and the limit price are typically where people get hung up on. Now, the stop price is typically just right above wherever your stop loss is going to be. This is the thing that enables your stop loss to actually go live and to make sure it's not sitting there at all times or all days. So I'm going to say that I want my stop loss, or rather my stop order price, to be at 0.002. Now, I want my limit price, where my actual stop loss is going to be triggering around, to be 0.00, let's make it 19. Now, what this does here is this creates a little bit of a range. I'm going to go ahead and click sell and place order. And now what you'll see is that my stop price, my sell order, is set for 0.0019 BTC. Now, where is that on the chart? Well, that's right around here on the chart. You can see me hovering around it, and it's not too far. So it's going to be right around here is where it's stopping me out, right below this current kind of low that it's put in over here. And the stop order is going to officially come in around here, right? 0.002. So this is where the order is going to go live at. This is where the order is planned to execute at. And there's a little bit of a spread here in case the markets are super volatile. I want to allow for a little bit of a spread, a little bit of fill room order. You can make both of these below here, right? I mean, we could make our stop price at 0.00195, and then our stop, or rather our limit price below that at 0.0019. But the point is, you want to make these two a little bit closer to one another, and also you want to give them a little bit of room. You don't want to make these identical to one another, because if the market is super volatile, you could actually miss getting filled for your full order amount if the liquidity isn't great or if the markets are moving super fast. So typically, again, you want to place both of these pretty close to one another. In my example, I placed this one a little bit higher, but if you want to place both of them below support, then you can do that as well. And this is going to give you a little bit of range for where you can be getting filled in between. So that's going to be how you place both a stop loss and a take profit. Now, again, I had that original sell order over here for 0.004, or rather for 0.04 Solana. That's still sitting live up at 0.0029, which is right around here. And then my stop loss is still sitting at 0.19 right down here. So I have a stop loss and a take profit at the same time on the Coinbase exchange. Now, if I want to get rid of them, I can come down here and click cancel. I can edit them if I want to. And those are going to be all the features that are available over here. So if you're curious about different kinds of advanced order types, especially when it comes to like market orders, limit orders, take profits, or stop losses, this is going to be how you do all of them on the Coinbase Advanced Exchange. Now, if you want to do them for the flip side, right, we are talking about the longs over here, then all you have to do is reverse these order types, and it's going to work the same way as well. So that's going to round us out. I hope you found this video helpful, and we'll see all of you in the next tutorial.